Some say you kill a Colima. Some say why you kill a Some say you kill a Colima. The Yoruba Singers, the original Yoruba Singers, that's the song. The original song of the Yoruba Singers, KK Duma. Nowadays, it's commonplace for the one-man band and them to take folk song and take in the party. I know that it's the Yoruba Singers that start that tradition. I know it's the Yoruba Singers. Ezzy, welcome to Say It Speaks.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dr. David Hinds. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Look, they deserve to give you a doctorate. The University of the West Indies gives out doctorate to a lot of Calypsonians. Sparrow, the Black Stallion, a Shadow just got one, and the University of Guyana should begin to do the same thing, because cultural workers like yourself need that recognition. I can tell you that your music, your lyrics are being taught now in universities. I teach a course called Music as Political Discourse at Arizona State University, Calypso, Reggae, and Hip Hop. And I use your song, Tell It Like It Is, as one of the texts.
Thank you.
In my classes. So the point I'm making is that your music and the music of our musical stalwarts really deserve PhDs, because you all did the research, you all did the writing, you did the music, you did all that arrangements. And people like myself are now able to use your lyrics as teaching tools in the university. It's 50 years. 50 years. How do you feel?
Well, I feel honored to serve this nation for 50 years. And we are doing an anthology on Yoruba Singers music. 90% of the music would be out of the bowel of the Yoruba Singers. But more significantly, we're doing a song that I wrote that was never recorded. My first song that I write on this journey was something called African People. And the lyrics goes like this: African people everywhere. African people do not despair. African people, wherever you go. African people, we love you so. African people, the struggle is on. Let's organize, mobilize, educate, and learn. This principle is ours. Let's practice it too. Don't let the enemy take what belongs to you. And the last verse says, African people, there's no time to rest. Brothers and sisters, we got to try our best. To be drowsy and sleepy would do us no good. We got to free ourselves like a fighting people should. And I start calling Zimbabwe and Brazil, wherever African people are, so they would feel welcome and know they're included in this state.
Thank you very much. I can't wait to hear that in music. The lyrics are very arresting and compelling, and it is part of the tradition of Black resistance. Black resistance.
You see, Kwame used to have me singing the song everywhere.
Yeah.
Way back in those
yes. Days. And as you talk about the UC
Kwame, like a team for Austria.
Yes. I told him I was going to interview
you. As relevant today as it was then.
As it was then, yes. I told Brother UC I was going to interview you, and he told me I should read something he had written on the 50th independence anniversary in some publication that he had written on you and Yoruba Singers, and
okay.
He reminded me that Yoruba Singers was part of that movement of the 70s. You yourself joined Askria when you were a teenager. Tell us about that.
That's right. Well, because my name is Ezzy, I got the name when King Ezzy or Prince Ezzy from Nigeria came together. All the boys in that time, because they were to bring Marcus, but Marcus couldn't come.
Right.
So they bring, as he was studying somewhere in the States, and they brought him. And the people were really looking for black leadership at the time, right? And we were always looking for good leadership. So King Ezzy was an inspiration to the people, and the movement was a league of colored people.
A league of colored people.
Yes, LCP.
Yes.
That was the movement at the time.
In the 1950s, when Prince Ezzy came here, I understand it was a very big thing.
Yeah,
and that's where you got your name from.
That time.
Right. People think that you're from Kitty, but you're a Barbician.
I'm from Maikoni.
There you go.
And I learned that Maikoni people came as indentured, not slaves. I learned that 10 years ago.
Okay. Yes, they were Barbadians and from some of the islands, but mainly Barbadians who came as indentured laborers.
The big shipment came from a place called Bahia.
Oh, Bahia in Brazil. In Brazil. Yes. Yes. And your family settled in Kitty.
6 years later. 6 years
after you were born. And it was in Kitty that you came into contact with Askria.
That's right.
What made you join?
Well, because I feel a sense of consciousness and belonging to something that resonates with me and my gene, my genetics. So I decided I will have to join this organization to learn more about our culture.
And at that time, many young people joined. And it was out of your membership. Out of your membership of Askria that came this band. Tell us how the idea came about. Who were some of the people involved?
Well, we had a compound, a kitty compound of Askria.
Yes.
And before we started the meeting, we started deliberating. We used to play, a man playing the beat in the desk, a man brought a guitar, a man had a mouth organ, and we had some percussion, and the man come and hear the song, bring a flute. And of course, that's how it started. Because we were simultaneously members of the Young Socialist movement at the time.
Yes.
So we had both an idea of the political stage and the cultural stage. And I was also always influenced by Kwame Nkrumah, because my dad used to always talk about Nkrumah. He was really into Kwame Nkrumah. And I always hear Kwame said that freedom is not a commodity that is given to the enslaved upon demand. It's a precious reward, a trophy of struggle and sacrifice. So you have to sacrifice to bring something that benefits your people, because it is always about the others and not you. It is never about you, it's about others. If you die tomorrow, you can't carry yourself to the burial ground. Others have to take.
Yes. And as I said earlier in the program, the band was first called the Young Askrians, no?
The Young Askrians, yes. We used to play all across the country at these concerts that Askria would organize. Sanford, Amsterdam, Maikoni, Ansgrove, Buxton, Den Amstel. Because Askria had another group called the Black Showcase in Den Amstel. Right? And then when UC Mandilio was from George Street, there was the Georgetown group. And then we had some other group, and then we had Tuta Shinda in Buxton.
Tuta Shinda from Buxton, yes. I was a member of Tuta Shinda, yes.